Good afternoon, everybody. I'm having to hold my laptop here with one hand because my cat is insisting on being on my lap right now. I got another batch of resin pieces done. Got a couple more jewelry boxes done. Goddess trinket dish. A set of green wands. A set of green zodiac coins. A set of green witch coins. And some of the pieces are green and white. So they turned out really well. Some of them I pulled out of the molds too quickly. So they're a little too bendy right now. So I just laid them back on the table after I filed down as much of the excess resin as I could. Uh, and then once they solidify and harden up fully, which hopefully they will in a couple days, as long as they're not disturbed from where they're sitting, where they're laying, they'll be fine. Because as long as they're laid flat, they should be able to finish solidifying no problem. Got a lot of phlegm in my throat. And my friend Maria, who I call sister, I just asked her very, gently, please don't mess with my pieces anymore. Just let me decide when they can be bothered or when they can be messed with, when they can be touched, when they can be taken out of the molds. Because I know that she's just trying to help, and I'm thankful for that, but I would rather she didn't, because it could compromise some of the pieces, and that's what I don't want. So, but my cat's in my lap, so I'm not going to be able to do a lot of moving around or anything. I'm melting down my salted caramel bat wax melt that I got in my last batch of stuff that I ordered from Brooke, my daughter, and I've been lighting candles today and asking Hecate to bring her overdue justice to get this damn scammer busted that's pretending to be her and using the name of her, Goblin Girls candles with the number 1 at the end. So if you ever run across that, do not do not click on it. Do not go there. Do not support this person, because they are literally taking food out of my grandchildren's mouths, and I'm not happy about that. I am very, very pissed off. And it's cost my daughter 100 customers already, if I heard her correctly today while we were texting. That's not okay. She has 2 sons of her 3 sons that are autistic. So 2 of them need special care constantly. The poor dear is exhausted a lot of the time because she's trying to be, do everything that she can do, as a mom, having 2 autistic children, and she's doing it completely on her own. So this scammer needs to be caught, busted, stopped, and I would like to see my daughter get her customers back, because what this scammer is doing is not right. And if it was me, I would definitely be on the horn with somebody and say, look, you fix this now, or I'm suing TikTok, because this cannot happen. It should not happen. If you guys were more observant of such things, or, go and ask my daughter directly, or come and ask me even, because I will definitely vouch for her that this person is not her, because she does not have a number 1 at the end of her title of the Goblin Girls candles. She said she can still do her TikTok shops, but she doesn't really probably see the point doing them right now, because who's going to show up? Who's going to buy anything? And I'm infuriated. I'm livid that this person, or if it's more than one, these people are doing this to my daughter, and they're screwing up her only source of income, and she's got kids. So I need to get some more pieces sold. Um, I'm going to try to incorporate those into the live today. I don't know how long the live is going to be, but this is on my my newest laptop. It's a lot smaller. That's why, at least on my end, the screen is smaller. Um, but I really need to get these pieces out there and get them noticed. And at the same time, I've got to be more careful what I talk about and so on and so forth, because anybody can watch this live. So I'm trying not to get too personal about stuff that is nobody else's business. This is me and my family, and it's nothing to do with anybody else. Once again, for anybody, any public people that watch this live, if you're a troll, do not come to my live, because you will be booted out. I won't tolerate it. And I've got limited resources as far as how I can display my pieces, get them on the live, because this computer only has one camera on this side. It doesn't have it on the other side. So, and there's no way to turn the camera around so that people can see, instead of seeing me, they can see my pieces. It would make things so much easier. I do have a webcam that Chris is letting me use but I haven't put it on yet, to maybe fasten to the top of this laptop, or my other Chromebook, because this is a Chromebook too. It's a Samsung instead of a Google. And I have my Canon camera that can also take video footage, and it'll give me 30 minutes of video footage. But right now, the only thing that I can show are the most recent pieces that I just did. But I also need to remove some of the pieces, put them aside for a friend who she ordered 6 jewelry boxes from me and only got 5. So I need to send her another jewelry box, and I got a real pretty green one that I think she'll like, and it's kind of St. Patty's Day, Kelly green, a real pretty green color. To me, it's Kelly green, but a lot of others might say, no, that's not Kelly green. But to me, it is. And it's beautiful, beautiful color green. But I don't have any pieces handy right now over here. And I can't move until my cat decides that she's had enough of my lap, which can be, it kind of comes and goes as to how long she'll, be on my lap before she gets down. Because I don't want her to feel like she has to get down just because I want her to. These, even though I don't have them assembled yet, are some of the most recent pieces. I did 3 of these. So you could do 2 as earrings and 1 as a pendant. And I've got to fasten the little eyelet things in the top so that people will be able to put it on a chain. There's no crystal bits in these. There's no nothing. It's just simply the resin, the mica powder, and that's it. No glitter, nothing like that, because, some people like plain stuff, which is fine. Everybody's taste is different. And then the next batch I do, once I can have my crystal bits with me again, I probably will put some crystal bits in. But the majority of my resin pieces, all that I have available for sale right now, are downstairs in my sister Maria's apartment. And I don't really feel up to going down there right now to, start setting up and everything, all the pieces. But at least I can show the ones up here that are for sale. And I've already got down to where I'm almost out of my casting resin. I have more of the resin hardener left then the casting, and that seems to be the way it always goes, which I can't figure out because I always do equal parts with both uh, the hardener. And I can't afford to replace and get any more resin right now because I've already, um, I'm waiting on my check and stuff. So I've already spent all that I can, safely spend right now. But I'm getting discouraged because I really need to get these pieces sold, and getting them out there and getting them noticed to the right audience continues to be a challenge for me that I have yet to succeed in, you know, finding some public customers that like the pieces and are willing to buy them. Uh, and I'm kind of hoping that Brooke will get a notification that I'm on and she'll pop on, but she may be busy, dealing with her own stuff at home right now because it's going on 2 here. So let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, it's like after 6 or so there. So, um, I'm quiet. I'm gonna be pausing a lot because I'm inner reflecting and trying to, in my head, come up with a powerful enough spell that will be multi-purpose. It will have several different functions that it will bring about. Um, First and foremost, money drawing for me and my family who really needs the money right now. Me, Brooke, Chris, um, my daughter Alicia, I'm sure, can always use extra money. And I know Brooke definitely needs it right now. And I just think it's really, really sad and upsetting that she's lost so many customers because of this scammer. It's just not right. She's struggling as it is to provide for her and her boys because it's just her and her boys. The only time that I think any family helps is when she makes a 12-day trip to the US, which she went back on the 12th. And here it is, the 14th already. It's probably the 15th by now. I was looking on here to see if the date was... No, dates are not on here anywhere. My phone's charging, or I could look on my phone. So this may be a boring live. Not many people may want to watch it, and that's fine. So I need to come up with a really good spell to bring my own self some much needed business so I can get these pieces sold so that I have money to live on for the month instead of having to wait until the end of this month when I get my check again. That's not good enough. I need money now. Need to put gas in the car. Wish I could afford to get some more resin, but I just can't right now. I went to Sam's Club recently. Hopeful. Excuse me. Real cheese coming up. I was hopeful that Sam's Club would have the big resin kits and the small resin kits, but disappointingly, they only had the small resin kits, and now they're charging twice as much for them, which I don't think is right, because it was more affordable when they were only $10. Now they're 19 something, 19.98. That was how about the price of the big kits. And there wasn't a single big kit on the shelves anywhere. And I thought, oh man. And I don't know, even if I went into like a hobby craft store like Michael's, if they would have resin. If they would, they probably would. But most likely I wouldn't be able to just buy the casting resin or the hardener. I would have to buy them as a set, because you can't have one without the other, because then the pieces aren't going to set up right and solidify like they should. And Chris had upon his camera again today. To get some extra money for some bills that he forgot he had to pay. And it's very discouraging and disheartening every time he has to do that. That's why I need to get these pieces sold, so I can have some money at least to help out, for when we need cash items for the house and gas for the car. Well, I think I'm going to just go ahead and end this live and get out my Canon and take pictures of the pieces that I have available right now. And upload the video onto my YouTube channel. So I say, blessed be. It's a witch sign. Stands for the antlers of Carnunis, at least to some of us. So hopefully I will be able to easily upload the video once I get it transferred to this computer. But I have to tape it first, so till next time.